coming up offline, and then Paul George throws the ball away. Garrett Temple to the rim and scoring. George gets deep, count the basket and one. Temple checked by Terrence Ferguson. Willie Cauley-Stein slashing to the rim.
Willie Cauley-Stein is usually able to go straight to the bucket.
Over the top, Adams checked by Cauley-Stein. There's some space, spin.
Oh man, you're gonna make me bring up this nightmare.
No Cartwright, I'll bet.
No, Cartwright, you have to just watch your face around him as Fox lines up the three ball.
Scores for three.
Any more opportunities to score? They're dead last in the NBA at scoring the basketball at 98 points a game.
Fox gets deep, a bit too strong as he was challenged by the undersized in the moment. Westbrook. Oh, but a little bit of nifty on that.
Have somebody pushing you in the back. That's one way of stopping you.
Westbrook goes right at Fox and scores.
Drive to the basket, finishing with the left hand. Willie Cauley-Stein does not want to pick up that third foul. Second foul.
Temple separates a little bit of a recipe for a cure. Adams lost control of the basketball, but is able to keep the play. Already has 4 of those. He pulls up at the elbow and scores. Russ also has 4 baskets.
By Terrence Ferguson. That's no block by a rookie. That's not a rookie block without fouling on that play.
George gets deep. Adams. Little change of pace defensively. Temple in the corner. Denied that shot, but then Labissiere is one of the first quarter. The wing 3 won't fall for George. Labissiere has the rebound. George with the steal, and then Anthony. Whoa! For Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony.
Koufos off the glass. He scores off the hook. Good ball movement here by Sacramento. Their problem is from night to night, they're just really erratic, but George Hill, who had an off night, rookie out of North Carolina, guarding Abrinas. Adams with a dart to a wide open Grant outside for 3. Hield steps inside the three-point line and scores. Buddy Hield.
The defense is what Paul George talked about. He said whether that's scoring, facilitating, or running that pick and roll over and over again.
Hield this time gets deep.
He just almost had a steal.
Hill, the wing 3 falls for George Hill. Hill turns the corner, draws the defense to him, wide open 3 falls for Jackson.
50-50 balls.
Dalton strips Hill, and in the race to the goal, he beats 2 men.
Wow. He was trying to draw a foul as well, George Hill.
Labissiere, no, but Hill coming in to clean it up.
An offensive rebound by a point guard.
Grant.
Confidence.
Hill throws the ball behind Labissiere. George going to power his way to the rim. Labissiere called for a goaltend. Count the bucket, kid, but a lot of my friends who were troublemakers were.
And I think it's a wonderful league that serves a tremendous service as Willie Cauley-Stein knocks down the mid in the early part of this ballgame. They were 7 for 10 in the paint with those early 14 points.
George Hill. The Thunder with only 5 helpers and 10 turnovers. Westbrook leaving it to Grant on the baseline here in the first half. De'Aaron Fox told Costa Koufos, you need to play like Nick Collis from Oklahoma City. Westbrook playing like Russell Westbrook.
This call, Walt, it's a good thing.
Steal here for George. Looking over the top, Westbrook has a step on Fox and he scores.
You want to attack that paint.
Well, these losses against these sub-500 teams, missed free throws, has been one of the common denominators. Charlotte with the recovery here, his 4th of the ball game.
That was another contested shot.
Outside for 3, Melo.
Moving into the second half, he's converting those free throws.
Westbrook puts his head down, explodes right past Fox and lays it home.
He's going to hold it for the last shot, and it just blew right by him.
Fox exploding to the rim to pack.
Ball game. The Kings are waiting right now for the Thunder to just take control of that ball game. As they're not scoring right now either.
Pretty pass and a nice finish. Not clean. It was
Thunder take anything on the offensive end.
Right.
It's been solid. Got to continue to do that.
Temple scores on the cutter. Dribble penetration leading to an open three for Bogdanovich. He scored. 7 overall, 1 of 4 from 3. Anthony jumping into this one for 3. No, but there's Ferguson. And Adams to tap that in.
And he hit the ball in while he was up there.
In transition, though, the Thunder lets him Westbrook, and he rolls that one out.
And if you're Russ, you're happy with that because he didn't even try to post him up.
George. Going to kick it outside. Ferguson jumping into this one for the tie. No, but George tipping that 50-50 ball to Anthony, and we are tied.
Melo got hit.
Yeah, he did.
Right now, they're just missing the ball game.
Bogdanovich for 3. Got it. Has Cauley Stein out top. Ferguson trying to stay attached to Buddy Hield. Cauley Stein going to get loose. And Scott, the Thunder, is plus 13 on the glass. Anthony looking inside. Adams by himself. Cauley Stein. Anthony asking for the screen. Now he'll attack. Driving on Kufos and scoring. Houston staying attached to Hield. Cauley Stein, the hook, scores. Willie Crusher has had at least a double-double with a couple triple-doubles thrown into that. High pass, Patterson brings it down and scores for 3. That's an Anthony. Grant secures after the deflection in the interior. To the wing, Patterson for 3, got it! Could get you a little offensive heat in a hurry, but he's shooting 2 out of 10 in this game. Shot clock getting deep. Abrinas from Russ. The straightaway 3. Senor!
On to the basket. Buddy Hield gives him a little bit of room. He makes you pay the price for it.
Hield stepping away from Abrinas. What kind of confidence is Billy Donovan showing in Alex, having him guard Buddy Hield? I think that's a good barometer of how he's improved. Adams switches. Cauley Stein gets it back. Anthony swats it out of his hands. Westbrook on the drive. George on the cut.
Continue to play this game right. Getting stops, getting out in transition. Rebounding the basketball. We are plus 15 on the glass.
Hield's going to drive and kick. Bogdanovich for 3 as George didn't get his hands in it in the 4th quarter. That lob blown up the rim. Hield will gather. Anthony's going to be called for the foul. 5 steals here for George now. That's a way to pick your teammate up. George off the screen from Adams. That won't fall, and the loose ball foul is called on Adams. Now you got to finish this. Stranger things have happened. Teams coming back from 7-point disadvantage with a minute left. George gets to the heart of the lane and makes it a 9-point game. Eustace with his 4th rebound. And Cauley Stein is he's a 30% three-point shooter. Here at Chesapeake Arena, the Kings will fall to 13-30.
It's an ugly game. You got to win the ugly games. It don't matter. Just win the ball game.
Anthony.
He's just the kind of guy that just, you think he's serious.
Golf did not play. Vince Carter did not play. George Hill and Jaeger is working with a team that's got 5 rookies, 5 first-year players.
I got one word: priceless. Vince Carter is a great guy. He's had a great. And some of the bench guys coming in there hit 3s in that 3rd quarter as well.
And just like Bogdanovich go, I love